Guys, it's time once again for another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today I promise we are actually going to build and test Ishyama. Every video we've been like, we're farming for the things to fuse him. We finally fuse him, and then we don't have the resources to use him, and we kind of still don't have the resources to use him, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna actually use him. So let's get it started. What do we have here in our missions that we're currently working on? The Ice Golem Equipic Champion with 6 level 16 artifacts. It's the whole the Ishyama thing goes in with the missions. That's why we're doing this. They hand in hand. So let's see. He's got different artifacts than he did last time. They're all over the place, but I tried to get some actual 6-star artifacts on it. We got 2 5-stars. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But we tried to stack a bunch of... You can't see it, but we tried to stack a bunch of HP on him. Give him some crit rate. Give him some crit damage. He doesn't have any accessories, though. So that's one of the reasons he's kind of missing some stats. Also, early game account, which is another reason he's missing stats. Also, 6-star. And the gear is not... so you can actually upgrade the gear quite a bit in this game. Let's take a look. You can upgrade, you can enchant. We don't have any enchantments on it. Let's throw a little bit more at plus 2 HP. So beautiful. So we have these. We don't have the bonus substat from plus 16 on the gear. We also can ascend the gear as well, which I'm not going... Although we should... Actually, we can get this from the Sand Devil Necropolis, and we can get the other stuff from the Phantom Shogun. We should actually start trying to do some of that. I know we can't really get too far in it, but we can at least try to do a little bit. This way, we have some more resources to actually upgrade our units more. Because in terms of like comparing this to Summoner's War, you can upgrade your units so much more in Raid than you're able to in Summoner's War. There's a lot more that you can actually do. You can do the skill trees, you can ascend the gear, you could do the awaken the units. So not only do you give them the purple stars, but you give them the red stars after that. There's just so much more. And then you can also, after they get the red stars, you can work on the blessings, and then you can upgrade the blessing. And there's just so much more that you can do in Raid Shadow Legends. So if you're trying to upgrade the same amount as in Summoner's War, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The units can get so much better. But it's also a crazy grind. So where did we leave off? We have to actually upgrade some of these things. Let's go and let's plus 16 all the doo-doo gear. I mean, I suppose some of this is... Oh my god, so much! Oh, I hope it doesn't cost that much for every piece. Okay, we got lucky. We got lucky with that one. That was not that paid. Oh, this is only plus 8. I didn't realize that. I thought this was plus 12. Let's see what we get for plus 12. Accuracy. We have 2 million... Actually, these are not the ones we should be upgrading. Please get lucky here. Please get some low... You know we're not getting lucky, right? Okay, accuracy. We're going to be completely out of silver. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, no, we're still lacking silver. We're still lacking silver. I thought that was actually going to do it. But yeah, we still have a lot of farming. In the story of my life, we still have a lot of farming left to go. Yeah, and then we can do some more of these. Let's see what we have. Maybe we'll get some silver from some of these tournaments. Not that that's the thing that I want. It's easier to get silver than anything else because you just sell a lot of terrible, terrible gear. So, terrible artifacts. What are you doing? Game, stop, stop. Don't you want to see who's number 1? No, not really. I really don't care. I don't. Don't you want to see who spent the most money? Not really. No, not really. Oh, is that just go into our... I'm still trying to remember which ones go to our inbox and which ones go to... Oh, use 3 glyphs. Actually, let's not. Hold on. Find Classic Arena team with a single faction. We got 9 minutes left to do these things. So, let's use... Oh, we used 2 glyphs already. But we don't have the silver for the glyphs. The frustration. Oh, stage 13 of the Ice Golem's Peak. Since we have better... Oh, yes! We do have the silver now. Beautiful. Where were we? Where I'm all of a sudden more excited. Yeah, let's go upgrade here. Let's enchant. Let's use... I'll go crazy. I'll use the +2 here. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't want to go ridiculous, though. Yeah. There we go. And then we will upgrade. This is actually gonna... Nope. Just like my life. Just like my life. Okay, let's see what else we have to do. Play Classic Radio, a team from a single faction. Let's refresh first. And let's hit just whatever. And let's filter by, nope, sort by faction. Get out of here. Not filter by faction. I know. Get out of here, game. I know what I'm doing. Let's do these bad boys. Because sometimes, I mean, they're sorted by faction, but I don't know if one of them is going to be like one faction, and then like that last unit is a different faction. But yeah. We don't actually need to win. We just need to use a team from a faction. And then we grab this. Thank you very much. Our Plarium play points. Wow, so exciting. They love when you use Plarium play because they make more money in every pack that you get from Plarium play. So they don't have to share it with the app stores. Oh, we got this Sepulchre Sentinel blessing. I mean, awakening. Soulstone. If I just keep saying names, one of them is going to be correct. One of them. Also, we got some crazy... I should have recorded, I suppose. But we got some crazy... It's crazy good and crazy bad RNG with the Soul Stones on the main. Because we got some really rare stuff. One of them is a unit that I have. 6-star Soulstone 4. It's a garbage F-tier unit. Very disappointing. Another one is a really, really great mythical that I don't have. So, yeah, just a failure on all ends. Just like my life. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything? There's so much that we can sell because so much gear is garbage. Let's see. I don't want to go... I don't want to go crazy. I'm always crazy. Joke's on you. I'm always crazy. Sleepy gear. Do we really need a whole lot of sleepy gear? I don't think I've ever used this gear, actually. Aside from broken sets, I don't think I've ever actually used this. So, yeah. We suppose we're going to farm a little... Ooh, wait a second. But that's a... No. But 6-star. 6-star gets me excited. And then you see the actual stats on it. You're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. All right, we're going to farm for... Actually, I want to grab 2 more of these soul stones. See what we get. If we get anything crazy. Get anything exciting. If we get anything that we actually have. No, we do not. Mostly, I just want things for what I have. Yeah, we don't have Madame Ceres. We don't. All this stuff. Yeah, this is the... Oh, we actually do have this this unit. But, sadly. Okay, we're going to go farm some stuff. This way we can get some silver. This way we can upgrade this. And then we're going to continue on the ISHIYAMA train. We will be using him today, I promise. Let's go do the promo while we're waiting, while I'm farming.
I'm looking for a fun new RPG to play on my telephone. I wonder if there's anything good.
Brother, you gotta try the most glorious RPG that has ever come to the mobile platform. Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, is it any good?
Is it any good? It will literally... Yeah, it's good, yes!
Wowee! I'm gonna go download it right now.
Are you serious? You're gonna miss out on all the free legendaries.
Free legendaries?
You want a free legendary? Use the promo code or the link in the description for a brand new free legendary Elenaril.
Wow!
And as soon as you hit level 10, you get a free Maus Mage epic right in your inbox.
Wowee!
At level 20, you get a free epic Uugo.
Neato.
And at level 30, another free epic Fayne.
Well, that's swell.
If all of that wasn't even enough, you can also use one of the following promo codes for a brand new account for another free legendary.
Free legendaries.
Get Alice for a legendary Alice the Wanderer.
Neato.
Get Loki for a free legendary Loki the Deceiver.
Ooh.
MONKEYKING for a free legendary Sun Wukong.
Super cool.
Tree Hugger for a free legendary Green Warden Ruark.
Oh.
Or you can use the code Desert Queen for a free legendary Tuhanarak.
Those seem like some really lovely choices.
But you have to use the QR code or the link or you get nothing. And make sure that you use the promo code for your free extra legendary as soon as you start the account in the first 24 hours.
I'ma scan that QR code right now. Thanks, fella.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
We're back, did some silver grinding, of course, and we upgraded his gear all the way to plus 16 on everything. The artifacts are what they are. This is going to be so much better. He's got 50,000 HP. I mean, he's got no speed, which is an issue, but he's got 50,000 HP already at not even artifacted. So that's kind of nice, actually. I mean, coming from other games, it's kind of nice. And Raid Shadow Legends is kind of like 50,000 HP is not as impactful. But me still in Summoner's War mode, I'm like, that's so much HP compared to other stuff. One day, guys, one day I'm going to finally realize that they're two different games. It's wild. It's a wild thought. Let's see what we've got going on this one. Well, we don't have Apothecary on here, which is weird. We should have Apothecary. So, oh, you know what? 3 stars in stage 7 of character. Okay, cool, cool. 1 superior arcane potion of stage 10. Yeah, well, that's gonna be super easy. Anyway, the next few of these, do we have Magic Keep open today? I think we actually might have Magic Keep open today. We do not have Magic Keep open today. That wasn't yesterday. That wasn't yet. That's gonna be tomorrow. Okay, so we can at least do that tomorrow. But I want to see if this works. Invalid fine. What about that? Oh. I didn't realize it was all that stuff. Hold on. Well, that could have been useful. Like, it's still useful. It's still useful. It could have been extra useful a few minutes ago. So, yeah, that's not too shabby. Wow, we got 515 energy. I'm going to blow through that anyway. So, what do we have to do? 1 superior arcane. Oh, yeah. Also, we did. This was from. We just collected from one of the tournaments or events or something like that. We collected some gear, and I wanted to take a look at that gear. So, because I saw it when I was clearing things. Yeah, relentless gear. Let's take a look at what we actually. Oh, that's so bad. Kill it with fire. No, we actually dodged the flat attack. That's nice. Okay, we dodged it again. I was expecting worse, to be honest. This could be worse. It could be worse. Oh, wow. We are already out. We are already out of silver again. Can we do at least 4? No, we can't. Oh, my goodness. Yep. Typical. Where did we get? Oh, we got these from some. We already don't need them, though. Thanks, Raid. I don't know what they're doing. Let's restart the game. We're gonna restart the game. We're gonna farm some arcane keep, and we will figure out what's going on with the bugs. So we restarted the game, and I had a thought. I'm like, you know what? We have to farm this anyway. We may as well take out, for example, Cold Heart. I always want to call her Cold Steel. That's not what her name is. And I want to put in Ishyama. And we'll see how he does. Even though he's kind of slow for this. He's kind of slow. So, ooh, he also needs to be ascended more. I mean, I suppose it's not a deal breaker, but let's see. Also, we can 6-star him. We need to just 6. We have the resources to do that. So let's do that. We got the buffs. We got the perfect veils that we didn't really need. Let's see, he's going to do his AoE. There we go. He's got some little fear. just a little fear. Fear crit reduction. But we can actually see him in some battles. Although I don't think he's going to do anything crazy for like an end game account. I feel like that's really a lot of people's take on it is he's a decent enough unit for an early account, which is what we have. But for end game, like I didn't even do it on the other account because I'm like, I can't do everything. I got to pick and choose. So we got plenty of other units that need tomes, especially legendaries that I don't even have the resources for. So I'll do what we got to do. But yeah, we actually have to climb some more in this keep, the arcane keep. So, and we keep upgrading. I mean, slightly, but we keep upgrading our units just a little bit here and there. So we can actually possibly even do things that we couldn't do like 2 weeks ago. The beauty of early game. Let's see. I feel like they still need... Yeah, it's a controversial thing that I'm saying, but I feel like they still need to give new players some more stuff, though. Because if they want people to come into the community and have some kind of chance of catching up, I feel like they got to be a little bit more generous with the resources. And I know Plarium already thinks that they're generous. They're like, we gave them legend. Like, they did. Fair. That's fair. That's a fair point. They did actually give new players legendaries. There's a couple legendaries. You've heard me say the spiel 9,000 times. But new players get at least 2 legendaries. And then there's more every month. I'm not really talking about the legendaries per se. I think that that's fine. But in terms of like energy, in terms of like tomes, maybe the like more epic tomes would be nice. But they do give there's some good epics that they give away. Like, it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, well they give away so many. Like, either way, it's like sponsored by Plarium. Obviously, we get the QR codes on the screen and everything. So, well, I can leave it on for more than a second if we're talking about the QR codes. But like, just an honest feedback is, I think that they need to give more resources to just play for new players. Like more energy, more tomes, more maybe chickens, so that they can kind of catch up and be a part of the community faster. So that's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts. I do think that they give good epics, and then they give some of those legendaries that are available with the promo codes. They are actually good legendaries. Like, I have, I don't know, quite a handful of legendaries on my other account. Alice is one of my best units. Alice is one of my best units. There's like top 3. And I have some really rare things. I got a couple of Void legendaries, but Alice she is up there. She's better than most of the Void legendaries, if not all of them that I have on that account. So, and most of the regular legendaries too. That's wild. Who do I have that's better than Alice? I really like Alice. I really do. Who do I have that's better than Alice? I think that she's my favorite unit of all. Of everything that I have, and she's a free unit. So, yeah. That's saying a lot. But yeah, Monkey King's solid too. Loki is solid. Like Monkey King, every time I fight him in arena, I'm like, a couple turns went by. Welcome back, effing Monkey King, for the 900th time. Yeah. There's no problem with the power level of the legendaries and the Tuanarok, the new one. Also a really solid unit. The thing is, with the QR code, there's already several good supports. So, do you need another good support, or you need a really amazing damage dealer like Alice? Personally, I think you need a really good, amazing damage dealer like Alice, or like Gaelic, or like the Monkey King, or like something like that. But, man, we come close to dying so many times. We could really use something that's... We do have things that strip. But, yeah. Let's actually 6-star this bad boy. Oh, Forge Pass. Weekly challenge complete. What else do we have here? Plarium points. Oh, yeah, because we redeemed for Plarium points. Oh. We redeemed those 500 Plarium... The PP 500 redeems 500 Plarium points. And apparently we get not only an epic skill tome, but... Oh, you guys can't see. Because my face is in front of it. We actually get an epic unit. Let's take a look. Bronze Dookie. What's her name? I don't know. I don't think I have her on the other account. Mordecai Bronze Dookie. That's not her name. Morag Bronze Lock. Ignore shield buffs. But yeah, that's one of the valuable things to playing on Plarium Play, I suppose, is that every day, because that's where we're playing right now, but every day you get points from Plarium Play for just being logged in. And then if you redeem the PP 500, lulz. And that's for anyone. That's not for new players or anything. That's just for anyone. If you redeem that, then you get extra stuff. Morag Bronze Lock. Let's take a look at what she does. Ignore shields. Attacks all enemies. Strengthen buff on all allies for 2 turns. And then teams up with 2 random allies to attack a single enemy. Allies joining the attack will always use their default skills. Grants an extra turn if any enemy is killed. That is an interesting one. I don't know that I... Oh, wow, really? Oh, Fire Knight, yeah. Fire Knight multi-hit. Strength and buff. I don't get excited about that necessarily. Because we have Eodex Artor. Oh, and then we have this. Counterattacks when hit while under a strength and buff placed by this champion. Counterattacks with a 2-hit. Wow. Decent Fire Knight unit, which we will definitely be building. Because this... You combo this with Cold Heart. And then it's going to use her default ability. Cold Heart's default ability is a quadruple hit. And then the default ability of the other new unit is a double hit. So that's 6 hits, not including whatever the third unit that gets teamed up with is. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that is really nice for Fire Knight for sure. But let's actually 6-star this thing. Because I keep saying we're going to do it, so we need to actually do it. Where are... Yeah, sacrifice that, because she doesn't have any artifacts. This has... Hold on. What do you have on you? You have nothing. You have 3 pieces. I don't care about that. You can eat it all. Eat it all. Nope, just sacrifice. And just want to double check to make sure, because these are ascended units that we're sacrificing. Not great to be doing that, but I do actually want to get this done. And we don't need this anymore. We already have better stuff. So there we go. Oh, and we can actually ascend it a little bit more. Very nice. Very nice. And he's stronger now. I mean, that's... no fooling! He's stronger now. No, he's... Guys, listen. Listen. Campaign battles, 4 units at level 60. Yes, please. Let's go. Let's just do whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. We did super raids too, which was a super pointless thing to do. Super raids, yeah, we're getting no value out of this. But sure, we're getting a tiny amount of value. We're getting 25% of the value that we should be getting out of this. Yeah, finish them. Look how one-shot the boss. Wow, who one-shots bosses like that? Don't mind me. It's actually fairly easy to get silver in this. I'm going to say controversial things as usual. I feel like it's fairly easy to get silver, considering how many times, I mean, you blow through silver fast, but how many times we're out of silver and then it's like, oh, we have 1,000,000 silver now because we just farm campaign and sell the stuff that we get and farm like 30 times, you get 1,000,000 silver. So anyway, that's my take on that, which is, I'm sure is going to make people rage so angrily. Yeah, we already know about that stuff. Oh, can I mark all of these as red so I don't have to see that dot? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We actually have, yeah, let's do this. So about that silver I just said was so easy to get. Hold on, do we not actually complete that? Campaign battle using 4 champions. Oh, level 60! I'll be back. We'll be back. We still have to do this one too. Superior Arcane Potion, and we also have to do the level 60, so let's go do those. One of the things I already like about Ishyama is, and we're going to see it in this test run, he's got this AoE, right? And then in the next wave, he does his skill 3, blocks damage, takes no damage for the next 2 waves of enemy attacks, and then by the time he's ready to take damage, they're already dead. So we see that, and then we see skill 1, lap, skill 1, no damage, and then ready for the AoE again. So he took no damage the entire run, which is, I mean, it's campaign farming. It's not really anything that exciting, but I think it's kind of nice that he didn't take any damage. So I think already I am not giving him enough credit, or I wasn't giving him enough credit maybe. I don't know. I thought he had some potential, but then again, this is not an account that has like a ridiculous amount of amazing top tier stuff. So let's, I suppose it doesn't really matter which we're on. Oh, nice. We actually do have all of these. I could have been farming a harder stage to level him up, but I didn't think he was going to be able to do it. And then by the time, well, I was curious how he was going to do, but by the time I realized that he really wasn't taking any damage, I'm like, ah. All right. So he should be nice. Thank you very much. 150 energy, and we'll take a legendary tome. And we got no more there. Okay. So now we really have to do the rest of these artifacts, these dungeons. Stage 13 of the... here's what I think we're going to do here. Actually, I don't know why I'm going there. Here's what I think we're going to do. Oh, we're very close, actually. Very close. Yeah, we'll take out one of these supports. Probably Maus Mage, I suppose. And we will put in the new unit. What is her name again? Morag Bronzelock. And I feel like that's going to be solid enough. Or we could just try it's not. It's not. You know what else I want to do while we're here? But yeah, I think that's the strategy for that. I want to see if... Also, I want to see this Minotaur. Oh, yeah, we were able to bring him into Minotaur. Actually, not bad. I don't know if we want to see... Yeah, let's see that. We're here. May as well see things. That's the point, I think. But... yeah, this way we can actually farm. I think it's kind of a waste to farm low levels of Minotaur, because unless you absolutely have to. But just like you don't get a whole lot of value out of the scrolls. So here I would have loved to have less units so I could focus the scrolls into the specific units that I wanted. But I think it's just more important to, we got to skill these things up anyway. We got to finish their mastery trees. But I think it's important, even if we can't limit the amount of units that we have in here, we can at least get the value out of our dungeon runs. So, we're going to need to revive something in a second. Never mind. We're good. Jeez. Although, look at him. He's still going strong. And then the other revive. Yep. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, that's another thing. For people that are from Summoner's War, is I know revive is not a huge meta in Summoner's War. Oh my god, is it a huge meta in Raid Shadow Legends. Revive is half the game. Build revivers everywhere. Revive all the time. It's about reviving and soloing and reviving, and everything has revives. Like every unit that people are built, may not every, but half the supports that people actually build have revives. Half the healer type units. So it's quite ridiculous, the amount of revive. Like everything has a revive. The more and more I have been trying to learn about the units that I missed in the time that I was away from Raid, the more I'm like, wow, revive is everything. Revive, unkillable, everything. So, yeah, wasn't a crazy revive meta back in the very beginning of Raid. So it's taken a while for this dungeon, but it's doing okay. I think it could also be potentially pretty nasty in Spider. I think I can see some value there, and I want to see if I'm correct. I suppose, because the higher the level of any dungeon we can do, the better. So right now, this is the last Minotaur. The last level of Minotaur. Although it's a very it's a slow dungeon, but also that's another thing is in Raid Shadow Legends, it's not about slow dungeon versus fast dungeon. It's about getting the most use out of your resources. So now I don't feel so bad for my 10-minute Dragons 25 team. Hey man, I had to make something work. I don't have any of the crazy legendaries on. I have a bunch of legendaries, but not the crazy ones that solo all the dungeons. That's what I'm saying. I suppose anyone can get Marius, but I have heard it's a ridiculous challenge to actually get out there to do those Marius missions. I know Marius is an obscene unit. Super great unit. We did not even complete Arbiter though, so one at a time. But yeah, I kind of feel bad because I didn't push to do that on my other account though. But I mean, I would say busy is the understatement. The amount of times I've gone back to school. So, no, we're not doing Minotaur. We're doing Spider. That's what we're doing. Let's try stage 10 of Spider. I do like Uugo in here. I mean, we have to take something out, so yeah, let's go here. We didn't even finish it the first time yet, so I want to see. I feel like it's gonna be really fun to watch. Don't. Oh, here we go. He's got the poison. Off to a good start. Counterattack. Not terrible. Not terrible. There we go. Throw those debuffs back. Look at that. I have a feeling this is going to be more fun. The higher up we go, the more enjoyable this is going to be. And another counterattack. He might be able to do some crazy stuff here. He loves transferring those debuffs. I don't know. I feel like if we had really good gear, really good artifacts, and everything else, he's just transferring debuffs and counterattacking and transferring debuffs. I mean, he's taking some time doing what he's doing, but Yeah, I feel like he could do some wild stuff. Look how many turns look how many counterattacks he's getting. It's kind of wild. Half the match is him counterattacking. Oh man. I'm not too bummed about him being good at Spider. Long at Spider, but good. I'm already seeing the utility in him. I feel like this is gonna be better than people realize. I feel like there's gonna be long-term players that are like, ooh, I probably should have tried to get that more than I did rather than skipping on it. You know. I can feel it. But maybe that's just me. I just think people were not appreciating him as much as I feel like they should have. And the AoE. Beautiful. HP and attack. Well, we have terrible every piece of gear. So I'll take literally anything. Man, we don't. We just don't. And we don't have any summons. Oh, we already did that. We already did them. We do have at least as much as I want to put it into the new one. I would love to get this cooldown. Yeah, I would love to get that cooldown. Both of these. I can't believe this all went into skill 1. Yeah. We just need the rest of those tomes. And the next step to trying to collect tomes is, of course, clan boss. So we got to improve our clan boss there. Is there anything else that I want to try today? Nah, we're good. We got plenty to do. Although Dragon, if I can get him strong enough to do some crazy stuff in Dragon and some crazy stuff in like Spider, like the higher levels of Spider, that could be very fun. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. We got to play around a little bit with ISHIYAMA. I think there's going to be a lot more to come. I'm going to go farm now because we have nothing on our account. We got to do as well as we can. But I will see you as always in the next one.